Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Are you competing with... Please don't compete with Varric. Actually, no. Can you compete with Varric and then try to get it published? And then it just might make him just a little cranky, and that would be hilarious.
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece?
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child.
What's wrong?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's a good idea, Cassandra. Their accounts should be recorded. I mean, yeah, it could be used against us in the future, but it's worth it. It's worth for people to know what actually happened, as long as they don't know how we did it. And as long as we keep it between us for now. So then that way, people right now don't try to go to the Fade kind of thing.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I mean... It could have been her soul, or it could have been a spirit embodying her soul. And if that's the case, she would have had a lot of Justinia's thoughts and morals and everything like that, because she would have embodied that. So maybe... I don't know, though. I only have my own... like, what I think it could possibly be. I have my own thoughts on it, but that's it. I don't know either.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
That's a good idea. So then that way, if we ever have something... Oh, Cassandra's already left. That way, if we ever have anything equally as awful that happens, I can't necessarily be blamed for it like everybody blames Corypheus for Darkspawn. Because who knows? Maybe he didn't actually create the Darkspawn. I'd prefer to think that he did, though. Just because I despise him that much. It would be fitting. But this way, thousands of years from now, I can't be blamed for anything because I clearly didn't start anything after I left the Fade. I think. I hope. Iron Bull!
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Gladly.
Gunari training exercise to master your fear. Been a while since I needed it, but that nightmare demon was... big.
Okay. So, I'm just supposed to hit you with a stick? Alright, let's do it.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the Fade, huh?
I'm sorry, this isn't funny, Bull. But it is. You're adorable. Just let it all out. That's right, Bull. Just, you tell those demons.
That nightmare wanted to tear you in half.
Not a chance. Piece of Fade, piece of crap. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Anytime, Bull. Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Anytime.
Apparently I am here to hit my large Canary bodyguard with a stick. Well, at least something happened today that was entertaining. I did not expect that. Bull, do you need to talk after this, or...?
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
I have no idea. I'll talk to you later.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
If you're talking to me about redheads in the kitchen, you must be feeling a lot better. Glad we hit you with that stick then. I am not looking forward to this conversation with Sarah. She is not going to take all of this well. I think. Sarah! Sarah, you doing okay?
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
What do you mean, what do I think went on? I mean, I was there. I know what happened. It's not what I think went on, it's what actually happened.
It's hard to describe. Guess you had to be there.
No friggin' thanks. Some people are still there.
I know.
Hawk, yeah? Lost a champion.
I know.
And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
You were there, weren't you? What do you remember?
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or, I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
Uh-huh. I'll talk to you later, Sarah. What an odd conversation that was. I don't even know if either one of us feel like we had any kind of anything with that. Cole?
We'll make good use
Hi,
of it.
Cole.
Thank you. No.
But you like demons!
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
You guys okay? You want to talk about this?
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
You want to be bound? You're not... Cole, what's wrong? Can you just slow down, rewind, explain?
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Okay, okay. I get what you're saying now. 100% Cole. We'll do whatever we can to protect you. We'll figure this out. Is there anything that we know that could help Solus? Is there anything?
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen.
I'm ready to listen.
I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Absolutely.
Good. They will not take me.
Okay. So I will go talk to Blackwall, and then I'm going to go and get somebody on getting that amulet for Cole. And then I'm going to finally go see Cullen and get some dinner, because I haven't really talked to Cullen since I got home. And I would like 10 minutes off, if that's okay with everybody else in the Inquisition. Let me just see what Blackwall is up
He's
to.
doing so much.
Hopefully nothing...
Right to join him.
Wait, Blackwall?
You said he is hidden.
Blackwall?
Fairbanks would find me.
What?
He'd see my spirit.
Anybody seen
So would his
Blackwall?
enemies. You'd fare
Oh,
worse.
there you are.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me.
Oh?
Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
I get that. I get what you're saying, but we stopped it. Isn't that what matters? We stopped it in the end?
We stopped him. We saved most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
No, that's not right, is it? Not at all. And that's why we're going to defeat Corypheus. Because that can't be used against good people. Blackwell, there's no excuse for that. But we can still try, right?
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try. And hope for the best.
You're right. What matters is that we never give up.
Exactly.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see that, though. Clarel dying as a great woman. I mean, she saw the error of her ways before she died and then atoned for it in the only way she could. So, I mean, I can see that. Still, though, don't like what happened in the between. Considering if Clarel had just stopped and talked to anybody about what kind of foolish plan she was planning with Corypheus, somebody would have talked her out of it or tried to find a different way to help the wardens with the calling. And then maybe we never would have been in this mess. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. What are you gonna do, right, Riley? It's over. Adamant's over. We're putting it in the it's going on the back burner. We're moving forward. One step at a time. And the first step is to get dinner with Cullen.
Ryland's men will monitor the situation.
Yes, sir. We'll begin preparations at once.
In the meantime, we'll send soldiers to assist with the relief effort. That will be all.
Sir.
There's always something more, isn't there?
Yep. Cullen, it's never over for people like us. Do you feel like escaping?
Wishing we were somewhere else?
I barely found time to get away before. This war won't last forever. When it started, I hadn't considered much beyond our survival. But things are different now.
Are they?
What do you mean?
I find myself wondering what will happen after. When this is over, I won't want to move on. Not from you. But I don't know what you... That is, if you...
Cullen? Cullen, it's me. This is it. For the both of us, isn't it? You know I want to be with you.
Cullen, do you need to ask?
I suppose not. I want... No. Leave me. Leave me.
Bad dream.
They always are. Without lyrium, they're worse. I didn't mean to worry you.
I mean, Cullen, you can let me worry about you a little, right? Isn't that my job? Out of everything that I have to worry about in my life, you are the one thing that I want to worry about.
You can let me worry about you a little.
All right. You are... Oh, I have never felt anything like this.
I love you. You know that, right?
I love you too.
Cullen, I have to get going. I think I'm taking Varric and his friend somewhere. I've got to go do something for Cole. So maybe we'll hopefully catch up tonight if I'm back. If not, we'll talk soon, yeah?
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
Cullen, after last night, that's what you're bringing up? I mean, yeah, I guess we haven't really talked about the Winter Palace. I mean, I did enjoy dancing, though.
At least there was dancing.
Or an attempt at it, anyway.
I thought you did well.
Well, I'm grateful for your poor taste in dance partners.
All right, Cullen, I will catch you later. Be good. Have fun. Please don't overwork yourself. And remember to eat. Yes, grateful, thank you. All right, where am I headed to next? Leliana, you said that you wanted to talk during the War Council meeting. What's up? Is everything okay?
A message from Divine Justinia.
I'm sorry, did you just say you got a message from Divine Justinia? As in the recently deceased Divine Justinia? I didn't know you could send mail from the afterlife. That's something to, I guess, take into consideration. Are you all right, or...?
That's a shock. You're all right reading it. Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died.
Huh.
I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Something hidden? Do we know why Valence? Like, why that location? Why not somewhere a little bit more close to home?
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it? Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
Okay, so I guess we're going, right? I assume we're gonna go together?
I'll help in whatever way I can. Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
All right, Valence it is. I'll meet you there.
It's just as I remember it.
You've been here before?
You didn't tell me you'd been here before. After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's, I don't know how to tell you this, Leliana, but it's a little too quiet for comfort.
I didn't expect it to be so... deserted. It makes me uneasy. It's a small village, and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere.
Leliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
No, I mean, that's totally fine. I would rather not be recognized. It's nice to meet you, though.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it.
Of course we will.
I'm curious to see what brought us all here.
All right.
Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic.
How cryptic?
Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear.
It is. It is
I stare
heartwarming.
up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it
Okay,
by
I'm
sunrise?
gonna start looking for
When the sun
clues.
rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns.
No?
Like a
Some
broken mirror.
interesting
Yes,
paintings that are here, huh?
spectacular, isn't it?
Okay, so
you
you
must be careful, Natalie.
two are just gonna keep talking while I do all the work. Okay, it's fine. Where am I going? Oh. What is this? There's a mechanism. Did it do anything? Something-
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal. And morbid.
Very
But
morbid.
Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy.
She did.
It takes courage to trust.
Alright, so maybe there's something over here? What about this? It's a rose, right? Flower or something? Leliana?
When the blight began, there was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. A maker hasn't abandoned us.
That's a really comforting thought, actually. Alright, so I've got 2 of the clues done. Oh, what's this? Is it up here? Leliana, we're on a wild goose chase. Is there any way to make this less wild and more, I don't know, you helping me find what we need, considering Justinia was your friend? Okay, there's a hidden mechanism behind the fire. If I get hurt, tell Cullen it's nobody's fault but my own. Okay.
What was that?
Looks like we opened something.
Leliana, there's a door. Can I open the door? Can I open the door? Can I? Please? Oh, I love opening up strange hidden doors. Oh, how beautiful. Oh. Wow. I was not expecting this. Leliana?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay. Honestly, that was well played by everybody. I am very, very, very impressed we kept the charade going for as long as we did. Well played, everyone.
Good old Leliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Interesting. Who is this person, Leliana? Should I know of them, or...?
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
Bold. Very, very bold. So what was the plan for all of this, Natalie?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Natalie, you could join us instead. I'm normally not the optimist here, but when I'm traveling with my good friend Leliana, I feel like I have to be. Because Leliana would just rather take you out and, you know, deal with you that way. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here and assume that you really have no loyalties to this Grand Cleric, so join us.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us, join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her.
No.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Leliana, just let her go. She's not worth it. This isn't... What is she gonna know in the end? That we came here and we got something? I mean, it's already what the Grand Cleric had surmised, was that there was something here for you or one of us, so... Just let her go. Show some compassion, and then, I don't know, maybe the naysayers will be kind of turned on their toes a bit because they expect us to kill her. Maybe they sent Natalie here and didn't expect her to come back, and then we're going to use her as some kind of martyr of sorts. Like, see, the mighty Inquisition. They came across one of our beloved Grand Cleric, or one of our beloved Chantry mothers, sisters. I don't even know what your title is. And they killed her, blah, blah, blah. So letting her go shows compassion, and those that expected her to come back dead, it foils their plans because they can't use her as a martyr.
Release her, Leliana. She is no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming. No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Is there a hidden bottom to the box or something like that?
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
What she said in the Fade, though, Leliana.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Leliana, you have to stop torturing yourself. It's time to move on. You're no longer the left hand of the divine. Move on. You have to. It's the only way you're gonna make it.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself.
You're welcome.
There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.